teacher, that's bad.
So I'd like to welcome you all out this morning. I'm Alex Posada. I'm the Recreation and Parks Director for the City of Santa Maria. Joining me here is a gentleman that doesn't need an introduction, but I'm going to do it anyway. Former council member and former 5th District Supervisor Tom Urbanske. He is the reason we're here today.
Good morning, everyone, and what a momentous occasion here for this great man that we call Tom Urbanske. Alice Patino, who could not be here today, she is out of town taking care of personal family issues, wrote a letter, and she'd like me to read it to you, Tom. And this is from our mayor, Alice Patino. Today is a special day for all of us in Santa Maria. We want to acknowledge and celebrate how special this is for my friend Tom Urbanske. I cannot talk about Tom without acknowledging Barbara Urbanske, his wife. The best partner a man could ever ask for. Always there for him, raising the kids, doing the cooking, and always being supportive. Today we are here to dedicate this trail to Tom Urbanske. Tom came to us from the East Coast, and we'll forgive you for that, Tom. He and Barbara decided to settle here in Santa Maria, raise an amazing family, having an influence on many students as a teacher at Santa Maria High School, but also has become an important part of our great community. The feeling that he loves the city of Santa Maria is indisputable, and he loves the people of Santa Maria very much as well. Tom was not satisfied to sit on the sidelines, so he got involved in local politics. He ran for city council and served the city of Santa Maria from 1972 through 1976. After years, Tom decided to run for 5th District Supervisor and served all of us in the 5th District from 1984 to 1995 with integrity and fairness, more than I can say for some of our South County politicians. Tom cared for our residents and always tried to make life better and speak for those who could not speak for themselves. Tom was always about fairness in making decisions and how his decisions would affect everyone. Tom was a walker, walking and knocking on every door in this city while on the campaign trail. I think a couple of aggressive dogs even got their teeth into him. He just dismissed that with a laugh. Tom also loved to bicycle around town. Not sure how many accidents before he started wearing a helmet after his wife's insistence. So this is appropriate to have a trail named after Tom Urbanske. I regret not being here to actually witness the dedication, but know this, my friend, my heart is with you today, and I could not be more happier to know that we can all share in a path called the Tom Urbanske Trail. From your dear friend,
All right, here's where the roasting starts, Tom. We're going to be easy on you, Tom. You know, I purposely put up on my wall when I come in, I have all the former 5th District Supervisors up on the wall, because it reminds me of, I'm sure when you were in office you had the things that you were very passionate about and the problems you have, and so it helps me. So when I come in the office I think, well, you know, I've got these daunting challenges, but here are these leaders that have come before us. These guys have tackled these problems. And one of them for Tom that I know is very important to him is recreation and getting people out in the community, enjoying Santa Maria, enjoying their time together. And I got to say, Tom, to be able to convince Tom Fayram that you can use part of his area on his beloved levee for recreation is probably one of the biggest accomplishments you've ever done. So that's why I'm glad we're here today. You know, Tom, even after he left office, has not slowed down at all with being involved in the community. I have to tell you, Tom still, to this day, provides me with reports. He'll go to the Mental Health Commission. He's definitely still clued in and wants to be a part of the community. And Tom, Santa Maria would not be the place it is without people like you. So just want to thank you and congratulate you, and I'll see you in church on Sunday.
I don't know how much we understand how great this community is. And I represent sort of the politicians, but we don't hate each other. I don't know, we escaped that somehow or another. The people that I followed Mike Stoker, he did wonderful things for me. A couple of my assistants that he hired, they were awake. They kept me all the time. Ginny Spark and one other, great goal. And they took care of everything I needed. And when we look back over it, I think that's what the most important thing that we've ever had here. And that is, we are a community. And it doesn't matter, even if it's a tough operation, even if we have a hard time getting elected, we don't do it. We don't do what we see now. What we see now, and one person I know that would hate what's going on now is our male person, male lady really. She's got all those nasty letters to call out from politicians. We don't do that. We're here to work together, and that's what it's always been, and it always will be. And some of the most, difficult operations where people ran against each other, they were always friends, because this is a great place, and we want it to be better, but we don't have all the answers, and we have to go to the community and find out. And that's what it's all about. And I want to thank the Parks and Rec, because they did a fantastic job. I had an opportunity that I'm not sure I was supposed to do, but I snuck on with my car and drove up and down. And I'm telling you, this is fantastic. It's just a great spot. Get out with your family, with your kids, and walk, or take your bike, or just stand around and see what's going on. And I want to thank Tom Fayram, because he saved us all, and he told us a long time ago, you know what? The sun is destroying the big hunks of rocks on this thing. It was a chemical reaction that had to be done. And Tom came through and figured out how to work this thing all out. So and that's another thing. The people that work for the city and for the county work together. Sometimes we have disagreements, and occasionally we have a disagreement with South Cal because they haven't got it right. So that's enough. I appreciate you all being here, and Jeannie Sparks is here, and she is an unbelievable person that kept me out of trouble. One of the biggest things that I did, one of the toughest operations I had, was to move those people that lived in the old tourist homes over, and we knew they had to move. And I was out about, going on one of those junkets, and they kept calling me, said, well, I can't do anything, mount them down. I got there, when she and Danielle had taken care of the whole damn thing. And I said, Urbanske scores again, he's great. I didn't do anything. So thank you all very much for coming out, and I hope everybody takes a shot at this thing and enjoys the walking and the biking and all the other things that we can do on the stuff that this gentleman has set up, and I'm telling you, he did a good job. Thank you all very much.